Hey, what's up guys? I hope everything is going well and that you are fit and healthy. As always, today's video is going to be a really good one, so please watch it from the beginning to the end to get the most value. Now, today's title is We Should Be Alone. Now, I know that sounds crazy, like who am I? Who am I to tell you that you should be alone? But it's not in a sense that I want you to be alone and I want you to go through loneliness and all these heartbreaks and all these type of bad things, right? That is not what I want. I want everyone to have a beautiful family, lots of kids, be the best grandmother and grandfather in the world, all right? That is not what I mean. What I mean by this title and why I want you to be alone and why I actually say that we should be alone is the things we actually gain from being alone, all right? Yes, number one is with heartbreak, loneliness, all those type of things. It's tough, and we sometimes get put down in a hole where we think we can't get out. But being alone, being in that space, accepting that space, that loneliness, right? Being in your own apartment, maybe you move out of the house, or being alone. Maybe you've been with someone for 4, 5, 6 years, 10 years, 20 years, and now all of a sudden you're alone. I know it's daunting. It's scary. Like, why would you want to do that? But I'm saying that if you are in that situation, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be alone. So many good things happen when you are alone. You will understand quickly how productive you'll be because, listen, as human beings, we have time, right? We have 24 hours. Now, we give our time away. And if you are a loving person, which I probably know and think that you are, you will give your time to your loved ones, to friends, family members, your job, everything out there. And then when you look at it, you don't have time for yourself at all to work on you and your goals and your purpose, right? And your mission. So now being alone, being away from that, like I said, maybe moving out, or if you had a breakup and you are now alone, use that time, right? Use that time to work on yourself. That extra time that you have to work on yourself. Read books, study something, make content, or just move into a direction that is on your way to the main goal that you have for your life. If that is to have a beautiful family, then work towards that. Make money, save up, do something so that you can support that family that you already, know that you're going to have. All right? Because we all are going to end up with families. I know that. I trust and believe that God will give us a beautiful family. But for now, if you are alone, use that time. Because I can promise you, you will not be alone forever. I can promise you that. But I used to use this analogy with car sales, right? When I used to sell used cars, I would have these very quiet months. And I would go up to the principal, to the dealer principal, and I would tell him, listen, I don't know what to do. I'm so bored. I don't know what else to do. No clients are not coming in. And there was this one line that he said to me. He said, Roche, enjoy the quiet because sooner or later, the rush is going to come in and you won't be able to put your hands everywhere. All right. So this is basically what I mean by being alone and that's why we should be alone. Use that time. It's precious because you are not going to be alone forever. Once something happens, we'll give it a month, 2 months, a year, 5 years even. Once something happens, you're back in it. You're back in a relationship. You have your house. You have your job. You have everything that you've ever wanted. You will have that, all right? But you need to then use this free time, this alone time. Don't see it as loneliness. Yes, it can be a little bit lonely, all right? But that's where the mindset comes in. That's where the strength comes in from deep inside where listen, yes, it's probably not, like I'm not the happiest person at the moment. Maybe I'm lonely and I yearn for some conversation or whatever it is, right? You can go out with friends and you can have fun. That's normal. But don't look for someone or something to fill that void, all right? Because they won't. Use that time to fill it with something that you can then basically make you an independent human being. Because we don't need to be dependent on anyone else. We are independent human beings. We don't need anyone, right? We want people in our lives. Yes, we want a wife, we want a husband, we want a family, we want friends, we want a job, we want all those types of things. So we're not dependent on it, all right? Because basically we just need water and a little bit of food to survive. Maybe 1,000 calories a day, which you can get from a loaf of bread. You understand? We don't need anything, all right? But we want more. And that is the nice thing. So in the time where you are alone, use that time to go after the things that you want. All right? All right? Yes, I think I made myself clear. Thank you so much for listening. If I can help you with anything that we spoke about in this video, or with weight loss or anything like that, you know where you can contact me at www.rk400fitness.com. You can then check out my website. There is a video that you can click on that will explain everything. You can click on testimonials. There you will see all the clients that I've helped. You can click on about to see more about me. You can also contact me on rk400fitness@gmail.com, where we can liaise and talk and see how I can help you, and hopefully we can get you on track. All right. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or statements or comments, leave them down below, and we'll obviously have a chat down there. But finally, like I said, I just wanted to let you know that being alone is not a bad thing. I know a lot of people think it's a bad thing because it correlates with loneliness, right? And what happens after a heartbreak or any pain comes loneliness, all right? And you grieve and those type of things. But it's such a bad thing. Being alone is not bad at all. Being a lone wolf, a lone ranger, they call it. There's power in that. There's a lot of power in being alone. And if you can capitalize on being alone, if you can capitalize on the time that you have with yourself and really put in the work, because now you have no distractions, nothing from the outside coming in. It's just you and the time. That's all you have, and space. If you can put in all the work, I promise you, you will see great results. Have a beautiful day. We'll chat soon. Cheers.